Well, how I got to Lane is one of the points of me writing the book. It's giving back to the people who thought I was better than what I thought I was. When you initially take the SAT to, not the SAT, what is this test called when you go from grammar school to high school?
That was
The Regents?
You take some academic test.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I did poorly. I did horrible. But I had never got anything less than an A in anything. All through 8th grade, all my grades were A's. And a teacher just said, I need him to take it over because he's better than that. Now, why she did that, she didn't have to do it. I didn't ask her to do it. She just made a decision. I want this kid to take that test over because he's better than that. He doesn't have to go to the neighborhood schools. He's a very talented, exceptional kid. Why she did that, I don't know today, but she did. I took the test over, scored at a very high level, which qualified me to go to Lane, and she really pushed for me to be in that school. And this book is sort of based on stories like that, people who saw something in me before I saw it in myself. And even as we sit here today, I don't know why. So the book is trying to pay that debt back that can never be paid.
Yeah. You know, it's interesting, because when you're 13 and 14 years old, you don't know a whole lot about anything. And, as Lewis talked about, the teacher who saw something in him that he didn't see, I had a very similar situation, I grew up in the projects, and I was, about a block from Crane. Mm-hmm. I wanted to go to Westinghouse, which was closer to his house. And I scored just like Lewis, very well. I'd done exceptionally well in school throughout. And they actually were trying to get me to go to a boarding school in Massachusetts. And of course, I said no to that. Then there was a boarding school up in Wisconsin. I said no to that. Then there was Latin school here. I said no to that because I wanted to go to Westinghouse so I can play football. And Mr. Carter, who was the guidance instructor at my middle school, just put his foot down and said, "You're going to Lane." And he and my mother got together and they told me, "You're not going to Westinghouse, this is not your decision anymore. You're going to Lane." That's how I ended up at Lane. But, again, it's a responsible adult. And first of all, I tell you, I think the teaching profession is a noble profession that's the most abused, unrecognized, disrespected. Now, there are a lot of reasons for that because you got a lot of people who are teachers shouldn't be teachers. But, like the teacher that Lewis had and like the one I had, Mr. Carter, there are a lot of those out there. And, we need to do a better job of recognizing them and, to Lewis' point, paying back to them. Mr. Carter is the reason why you start rolling back and looking at some of the decisions that have taken place that have got me to where I am right now. It started with Mr. Carter saying, "You're going to Lane."